Number one, you need to be convinced they're important. And they're important primarily because they aid understanding. That's the key point. They're not just there to keep people hooked, though they do that. They're not just there to aid retention, though that's often what people remember. They're there because they aid understanding. Years ago, someone said to me, and I've never forgotten this, if you can't illustrate it, you don't understand it. And I think that's right. Often we're proclaiming complex, difficult truths, and the illustration helps people to understand this truth and what it means for them. So it's a very important teaching didactic tool. That's the first thing to say. They're critical for teaching. I am a 24/7 illustration antenna. That's why if I'm preparing my sermon, I prepare early in the week to give myself plenty of time to find illustrations, and they're all around us. In the world around us, in conversations, in books, newspapers, often in just the most mundane things. Years ago, I was at a conference and I was very thirsty. I was parched and I had a Coke, because Coke adds life, is the real thing. But it didn't satisfy my thirst. My friend came with a cold water and that quenched my thirst. What a mundane thing, a glass of Coke. To teach a point that we have in Christ, the thirst quencher. The simple things often are the most profound. And the more personal illustration, always the more impacting.